Hello! And this is going to be rather a strange episode because, as I may have mentioned, or I hope I've mentioned previously, I'm going to end the series in episode 100. And of course, I have a plan for that. I have a plan for what's going to be the final episode. And it's the last but one episode, episode 99. I also have a plan for that. This is going to be a tremendous, glorious surprise. Or maybe not. Who knows? You might know exactly what I'm planning on doing. But this is episode 98. It's kind of in the middle, so this is a little bit of a sort of holding pattern. I don't know what we do. We just wait for a disaster to happen and then try to fix it. Because if I have plans for the next couple of episodes, it would be nice for things to be clean. And speaking of clean, did I beat Cargodist? We actually beaten Cargodist. And we actually now got the opposite problem, which is can have trains which aren't profitable because there's no... Who knows? But another thing, which is rapidly coming up, so I should speak about it now, is we are reaching the point at which the game goes from the past to the present. Now, for me, this has happened. Bink! Now, because I'm recording it on the 15th of May. But for you, your bink will take a little bit longer, because I think this will go out on... Now let me make sure that I'm getting the day exactly right. I think this will go out on the 7th of June. Let me check. Yes, this will go out on the 7th of June. So your bink is due, and I should have timed that better. The Wareham's getting bad again. All these new vehicles available, though it's all getting exciting because your bink is indeed bink. And now I'm playing the game from the future. My word, what wonders can await us in 4 days' time. Unless, of course, you're not watching this as it's broadcast. And I've mused on this before, but obviously you could be watching this. This could be sort of YouTube is the last vestiges of the generation of humanity that I was in, and that disappeared. Sort of just fell apart, and as part of this climate crisis, or COVID got worse, or something like that happened. And this is actually, you're watching this thousands of years in the future, and it's a lost artifact of a forgotten civilization. Okay, but did we win Cargodist? Oh, there's less. So there's lots of passengers wanting to go via Great Lancaster Central now, which is hang on, it's just up there. Okay, so Brundisbury is where these sort of empty out. And this is because let's do this. These go via Great Lancaster Central. So I think we just need more of these. So, and this was quite a crowded route to start with, I think. But let's do that anyway. Let's clone some more of those. Because yes, this is where the passengers from Wareham have got to. They've all sort of come down here, and now they're going to be clogging up this part of the network. Oh yes, you can see Brundisbury, which is the next interchange after Wareham, is now problematic. Okay, so let's keep trying to fix Cargodist. This could take forever. This just it's not a trivially fixable thing, really. Let's try to extend this out a bit anyway. Okay, so yes, let's get rid of that depot. That depot can go. Ooh, train in the way. Oh yes, they're still trying to exit, aren't they? Well, let's build the station. Yes, I'm going to make sure it's clear that it's a modern platform. It's a new station. There's underpasses there, and maybe kind of just some bare platforms, and then maybe a sign, and an old-fashioned cafe. That can go in there. Right, there we go. Now, can we demolish the depot yet? No, train in the way. It's it's in the weighing itself right as we speak. So yes, that as well. That's probably going to be the thing that's just going to interrupt constantly my end gameplay, isn't it? It's just this occasional. Well, actually, let's out of a spirit of generosity, this dumb AI thing that they built here. Out of a spirit of generosity, let's fix this for them. Other than this truck, which has angered me. But yes, let's just generally fix this. So, they won't even let me join it up there, but that's fine. So let's stop them rebuilding anything there as well. Okay, so now will they? It's just I need to build with the same type of road. Yes, I do. Okay, so there we go. That's all fixed. Now, I've been nice to the AI. There will be no more of this. Well, as you know, there will be precisely one more of this destruction because this lorry will. Ooh, some interesting things going on there with the sprite sorter. Okay, let's ignore the wildly flickering bridge and let's get back to Brondesbury because this is still waiting for trains to go via Great Lancaster, and I wonder if there's a timetabling issue here. Those seem to be in 5 days. I'm going to suggest that we actually clear the time from this and just run these as fast as we possibly can because we now have so many trains running through here. This no longer really needs the timetable. We just needs trains getting through. Is that the right one? Yes. So yes, that's no longer timetabled. That should do some useful stuff there. Okay, so how's that doing? 1397. We're still not really getting through the backlog of passengers. So maybe we are. Maybe we are. Okay. So backlog of passengers maybe a little bit sorted. Yeah, so there's another train here. How much that will take another sort of couple of hundred. Yes, we're getting through the backlog. Welcome to my holding pattern episode. Okay, so Brondesbury South is still the worst. Parkston Central will get bad. Oh, of course, because this is the interchange station. So we're going to see more. We're still going via Garsdale. So it's actually the other direction. It's actually still that we don't have enough of these. Let's have more of them. These are going to cause problems for the Eurostars at some point, but it's gone. This finally out of the way. There we go. This now, the Wareham. So no more road vehicle disasters. No more passengers piling up at Wareham. This is the best thing that's ever happened in Wareham. Wow. There we go. So let us keep an eagle eye on those stations. Well, this not. No, it is getting better. This is getting better. Actually, Jean-Michel's jar is probably almost. So I wonder whether we should sort by ratings and look for stations which have a rating problem. But yes, these actually still we have the problem with these. There's still not enough of them. The Eurostar gate through there. So I just need really to get these passengers out from Garsdale. So they check. No. Okay, I did the wrong thing there. This is the next bottleneck. These of course, these are the things that's going to. Where's this going? Is this going to Garsdale? Yes. So the Wellingborough semi-fast. These actually. Make sure I've got the right depot. No, I'm not building things on the wrong side. So I should need more of these, because again, this is the next bottleneck in the network. And let's also check the timetable of these. Yes, this. Just clear these. Let's clear these out because these really need to be faster for the stations. If they can leave faster, they should. that will really help the capacity. There we go. All those timetables we set up when we had kind of low capacity, and they're all slowly disappearing, all slowly going. What's gone? There we go. No, 5 days. Last of that. There we go. That's all good. So, where next? So, well, the park's sorting itself out. Where are we off on our world of fixing? So, Langley Green Woods. So that's just where are all the passengers going? Wellingborough Heath Central. So, this is because it has an express service now. We are waiting for the express service, I imagine. Brian made APT this, so let's timetable this. Let's get rid of the timetabling on this. Although I could just click clear. That would be better. Because these should really just run when they run. These are getting a little bit old. Let's not send them for servicing. Let's go back to Brian May's APT. Because I think the APT may not be available anymore. I think this may be an issue with available train problem. So yes, I think it's gone. Was it? Where was it? No, it's still available. I don't know why those aren't replacing themselves then. Okay. Well, let's build a couple more of them. Let's build some depots. And probably should build them off on a sort of side turning or something so they don't clog up the main line, but never mind. We'll just ignore that. So another couple of APTs. Say a couple, 4 APTs. Hopefully those should help with fees like Langley. Yes, that's come down a bit. That's improved. So, where next indeed? So Wellingborough Heath, that's on its way down. Yes, right. So we beat cargodist, hooray. And the Stonehaven Green Central. What's going on there? These will be another thing where these just have timetables and they shouldn't. There's a shortcut for this. Yes, so let's just unturntable this. Lots of this. We just need to get rid of all these timetables. And then things should move a bit faster. And I think these are timetabled as well, which won't help. And so now there's enough of them. So the timetables really were just for spacing out vehicles where we didn't have very many of them. But these we've kind of got a few. Let us not kill the town by giving it the wrong type of road. There we go. So that's all right. Yes, that's still in Green Central there. Yes, that's down 184. That's fine. Langley Green Woods is still the worst. Yeah, and that's getting it. It is there's not enough APTs, which is frustrating really because they keep building them and then they keep not turning up. There's one heading for Langley Green Woods. You can just get that down to kind of 0. I'd be kind of happy. Yes, and they're running full. I think, which probably is a sign that we should have some more if they're running full. There's lots of them coming up here, isn't there? Let's have another 3. Let's see how those go. They must be clogging up somewhere as well because I've not done any capacity upgrades, so there must be some cloggage happening somewhere. Right, let's go Langley Green. So, why isn't there no APT inbound? I know they're the ones I created to drop in the other direction, but no, there really is none inbound, isn't there? And there it goes, but it's a long way away. And so I think it may just be that we just need lots more APTs, and then hopefully that will fix the problem there. Everybody's providing the express service. OpenTTD. Yeah, so more of those. Yet more. More Eurostars. No, another 4. Yes, this thing, they do have to wait for stuff, but it really just spaces them out, I think. So I'm not so worried about them having to wait for stuff. They seem to have a decent amount of time when they run at full speed, so. Wow, Admiral Woods. Does Admiral Woods have a capacity issue? Oh, yes. Maybe we need to up the amount of track on this. Well, that would actually be a good point. We could probably help the APT out by giving it more of a bypass, so it can actually bypass through there now. There we go. So that will overtake one of those trains. This is not quite enough, but yes, hopefully we'll now get to Langley Green Woods. Reasonable time. So we'll have to wait for that train, I suppose. So it's probably not running any much faster than most of these, but it's the joy of sort of mixed speed line. Well, what we could do is we could have an extra train that goes through there, but the extra track. Let's see. Let's see how Langley Green Woods is looking. Oh, this is getting even worse. It's just that there's not enough Eurostars coming to it. They are just, where are they? Because I built a load, and now there's none again. So they must be somewhere. There must be somewhere that all the Eurostars are hanging out. Do we just not have that? Ooh. I'm trying to get gung-ho. I think this is just that because we've had so many upgrades to the wagons since we started building. Since we built this line, yes, there are just too many of these. So let's fix this. We've been reducing it. Oh, so we've been reducing our train count. We've been increasing it. It's over 800. And so we've been optimizing our train count, making our train count better. And there we go. That I think is a justifiable statement. And so let's get rid of these trains, and then let's go back to Langley Green and Garsdale and whatnot. Right. So I wonder whether the thing is just keep spamming APTs until you eventually just see them everywhere, and then it's sorted. Enormous tribute to Brian Mace. So we're gonna have a load more APTs. Well, Eurostars. It's called the APT because it started as an APT-driven service. Right, okay. So, now stuff is kind of waiting here. Oh, that's interesting. So now I've got things waiting on each other. Why are they waiting? Langley Green Woods. But it's still getting worse. It's still getting worse and worse and worse there. And so they don't know why that Eurostar should not have been taking that route. So let's give a little bit of a boost to this. Let's bring this up here. And then let's bring this around here. And because what I want to do is I want to give this even more opportunity to sort of escape, as it were. So tubular silicon bridge and then that. So no, Eurostars, why are you doing that? Oh, because they actually go via Langley Green Woods. So there's no point in them trying to escape across there. They actually should be about there. So, that's not very useful. So yes, the problem is that Langley Green Woods needs expansion. So let's do that. Let's expand Langley Green Woods. Let's get rid of that. This and this and this. Well, this is completely useless. There's no point to this tunnel now. This should just be a station expansion, and that should help the APT get a move on through there. This is this sort of one-sided one, I think. That would be okay. So that one-sided there. So maybe a couple of those. Ooh. Will it actually get away doing the billboards? No, because that ends up being a awkward station. Although, if I replace that when that train goes. If that train goes. And put some benches in there. So I think the billboards will work if I replace this with a sign when this eventually goes. Ooh, lounges is lost. Ah, yes. It would be. They cannot get to there. Right. Oh, don't do that. Don't do that. That is... Oh, no. They did let me build it. Okay. Yeah, that's going to say that. That would be truly imbecilic to just crowd the area where I'm trying to build the thing. But no, let me build the thing. So... And now we have the problem that this is going to be both Eurostars and regular speed trains trying to do this, but there we go. That's not so bad. So I'm still waiting for the APTs to get back out from the other side, but oh no, look at that. There's most of them not going via Wellingborough Heath Central now. They're more progressive of Hanborough Woods, so which the APT doesn't call that. Okay, so that's now much better. That's now sort of working there. So Parkston Central, well, we knew this was the major interchange station. It's not too bad. Mail is building up a little bit, but it really isn't too bad at all. Make sure know them. Yes, the coverage 400 passengers. We knew this was always going to be busy because it is a major interchange station. And there we go. There. That will take a whole load of passengers out. So, Parkston Central and West Ormond End are kind of the busiest stations, and they're not that bad. In West Ormond End, we know it's busy. So, Jean-Michel's Jar that has carbon still. That's not got a great rating for carbon still. So, maybe this is a thing that we should swap to. That's something that we should do. Just generally replace across the whole estate. Let's go for wagons. So across the whole estate, we should replace our salmons with ospreys. There we go. Then we may be able to actually clone some of these. And so let's just make sure. Let's see if I can get a couple of these to service. Right, just get this one. Yes, this one's good to service. That's good. So I can clone that, and then that will upgrade carbon steel. But this is looking okay. This really is looking sort of pretty. Let's see now. Let's sort them by lowest cargo rating. Oh no. And this stuff. This is not waiting here, but this because they're just really upset with us. So that's fine. Let's do some more. That's interesting. Why is it not available? Choppers and TEA wagons. Right, so there's probably some replacing to do here. Is it the TEA wagon? T-wagon? Or is it something else? Those are still available. Now, hang on. Oh, this is the problem. Rubber Soles still has brake fans. So let's let that go to a depot. Let's let that go to a depot. Let's let that go to a depot. One of them will win. One of them will find a depot first. And yes, that one looks like it's finding a depot first. Good. So that can go there. There you go. And then we can clone that a couple of times. And then this no longer needs to go to the depot. This no longer needs to go to the depot. So here we go. So that just has terrible ratings for rubber. Poor. And this Tisbury furnace, stainless steel has a poor rating. That's not good. So where's the stainless steel coming from? And it is reload. So these are all stainless steel. So let us see if we can clone that. Let's see if we can build a railway there. Vehicle not available. Is this the same? Yes, that's the usual. So, okay. And let's see which one wins. See which one wins. Let's see which one wins. See which one wins. Whichever station have ratings problems. So, unless the tidal yard has low ratings for rubber, Tisbury Furnace has low ratings for stainless steel. There's Rod Mill. Wow, that's interesting. Rod Mill has The steel wire rods. So where's the steel wire rods? Now, hopefully, please say I can actually clone this train. Yes, I can. Good. Build lots of those. Okay, stand still. Waiting at depot. That can go there. That can now build some more of those. This is probably too many. Now, I'm probably creating the opposite problem, but if the ratings have dropped low, that's probably a sign that we needed more. So now, Leicester Tidal Yard. Leicester Tidal Yard has a problem with rubber. That goes right. Let's see if I can send that to a depot. Oh, this is all a little slow, isn't it? Too many trains. That's a problem there. Way too many trains on our network. Still is lost. Lost is worrying. Why has it been built there? That's dumb. I don't know why it's built there, but let's give that a little option to get there. That's annoying that it got built in. That's that, but okay. This, I don't know why this. Yes, okay, so that's the only depot that you get to. That's rather an annoyance. Okay, let this get to where it's going. Backbridge Tidal Yard, refurnace. They're all some sort of low. Leicester Woods. Is it Leicester Woods? Where's Leicester Woods got a low rating on farm supplies? And now, will this let me clone a farm supplies train? No, because it's got a brake van on it. And how all these ended up with brake vans on them? Now none of these are all going to refuse to go to the depot, aren't they? This is quite slow up here, isn't it? It's all very big old mess around here. Probably there's a few trains that are going to the depot that shouldn't be, but yes. Now, what is in the depot? Wellingborough semi-fast. They're still waiting for a free path out here. Heading for Hamborough Woods. So some problem here. It's just I'm not able to. Everything is reserving a path before it can get out. Now, it's not doing anything, is it? So let's see if I can make it skip. Okay, here it is. The Hamborough Woods needs to be bigger. So let's do that. Let's just get that working. Let's bust this out of the way. Stainless Steel is waiting at depot. Right, but I already did Stainless Steel. Rubber Sole is waiting at depot. Excellent, right. And they can get rid of that. So they can now clone that a few times. Okay, right. Let's get back to building the modern platforms here. So let's just do a very quick job. They don't have a huge amount of time in which to do it. We're off to their real plans, and then they say a holding pattern episode. I mean, yes, this is very much the usual holding pattern, isn't it? That things are just always going wrong in some way like this. But there we go. That's good. So there's some trains probably. The depot. There's quite a few sort of old trains as well. So, is there anything that's waiting in a depot? Yeah. Oh, yes, there is. There's a stainless steel train that's waiting in a depot. Let's have a look for the message history. The stainless steel 362 is waiting in depot. Yes, so let's see if we can get rid of its brake van. West no longer accepts coal. Blimey. This has all got a little bit slow, but okay. Let's have a look now. That I think is Disbury Furnace now should be improving in ratings. Leicester Tidal Yard. Well, we made loads of new rubber soles, so they should be on their way here at some point. And Bristol Yard, and again, that's got rubber trains. Or has it? Has it got rubber trains? They're going to it. So yes, it does have some more here. So I think yes. There's, to be honest, zinc at Garsdale, eh? Wow, where are the zinc trains? Zinc Inc. is heading for Garsdale pickup. Is waiting for these. Why? I don't know why it's there. Don't know how it ended up there. Let's get that going through there. Yeah. No, I've lost Garsdale. Where's Garsdale? Gone. No, it's down one of these little bits around here. No. Can't find Garsdale. Where's Garsdale gone? There we go. So Garsdale pickups. So I should probably do a quick clone of one of the zinc trains. I don't know why that's just going to sit in the depot for ages. Oh right. Okay, so our problem here is the zinc ink. So these are just going to plan to sit in the depot forever, because they can't escape that. Now, what I could do, I could just simply say from this depot, because there's so much stuff just waiting here. From this depot, say, hey, you can go round this way, and you can go round there, or you can actually go up here. And make sure there's a signal there. That should not happen. I don't know how that has managed to do its thing. I think. This is a problem. This will now have trains sort of exiting onto there. Now, hopefully, at some point, it will let the train that needs to come out go. No, that's just completely screwed up the. All that has served to do is just screw up the existing thing. So, I think what we can do is just keep making these skip until that train actually makes its way out of the depot. Right? Yes, of course, because that would have been a block signal, and that's not a block signal. That's why. Yes, all of these are just going to make them skip until eventually, there we go. That's got it out. There we go, almost there. And so that will wait for a free path, but that will get the zinc trains going. There we go, right. That's the zinc trains going. Oh, blimey, this has taken a while to resolve, hasn't it? So I think that's a little slow there, but we'll have to live with the slowness of that. So I think, well, we could probably go put a little. Ooh, let's put a little there. But that, I think, there we go. There we go. That's sorted there. And so Leicester Tidal Yards are amazing. This rubber trains inbound. There's rubber trains inbound. Not perfect. But most stations now. Oh, Cark Woods. Well, why is Cark Woods so bad? So the Cark tram should not be that horrific. Oh, because the timetable is doing horrific things. So, and this is the problem that never ends, isn't it? So there we go. So let's set that, and let's say that is going to be our last thing that we're going to attempt to fix. Real not available, yes. There's just some horrific. So let's do that. Let's do some replacing as well. Let's replace the MB Sprinters. The MB Sprinters sort of running out of. Let's check if the MB Sprinter is. No, the MB Sprinter still exists. It just these are just not going near a depot. Those are going near a depot. That's interesting. So yes, so let's replace the centurions with Flex T2s, and I think that is definitely a good point to leave it. And I shall see you in a future episode.